Hello, it's Darkside here, just going to show you some PvP sword fighting. I've actually been inactive for a while, so I started off the session at Legendary, dropped down to GM, and used to be Ultimate. But I'll just ramble, see what I come up with, so let's just get started. Alright, starts off, I put the green in the bottom right, as that would allow me access to breaking the reds underneath, drop the green down, start to build up. I don't think I should have broke that blue. I try to actually avoid breaking things at the start because it takes time. That was a mistake. I should have just broke the red, but like I said, I'm still a bit rusty from being inactive for a while. As it is, abandoning this plan for the red. It's too far down, I can't get access. I shall just build up from the side, right down here. I've just got access to the green. A lot of this is just conserving your space. When you've messed up your build, you just have to try and get all the space you used up back, which is why I'm doing less risky, except for, of course, when you do a triple. Load it up, I've got these yellows, but that's not all connected, so it's not actually that powerful as those are dropped down. So I'll just get rid of that and connect these up, which works out. I also blocked the horizontal, which would have actually cleared up probably about up to here, made that all standardized. Horizontals are a weird thing. If they hit at the right time, they're devastating. If they hit at the wrong time, they're actually useful for the other person, as it would clear up the board. Quite a lot of people, especially on the lower end, can have a messy bottom. It happens to me sometimes because it just happens. I probably should have broke the green there, but I'll try not to worry. But yeah, but the horizontal, all swords actually have an easy pattern if they fall flat, and a horizontal at the bottom is always just flat, so it can actually clear it off for you. Here we go again. I keep all these prepared, make it so I can easily just drop the blue down. I saw a green on this side with a scimitar. Those two and those two are always the same, so it makes it quite easy. I've just made it so if I build up this blue a bit, blue, green, and then the blue, and then that green just coincidentally just hits there. It wasn't planned, but I'll take it. As long as you, that's one of the good things about keeping the useless ones alive, because it happens quite a lot. Just keep your board ready, it's alright. Now he's at the top. I'm not going to try and do anything too massive. If it's a double, I'll send it. If not, I'll try and build it up to a double. Don't try and set up for bingles. I'd probably go for a triple or something now, because he's near the top and you don't want to give him the time to break through. That was a mistake, but they happen. This I actually messed up. I thought those greens were connected. I didn't have enough time to properly look at it and just made a snap. That was wrong. They are now connected, but there's those two, there's that one, and there's that one. There's a wasted sword in there somewhere. It ended up getting me the insta, but even though it worked out, I'd still say don't try that. You don't always have time to properly look at what you're currently using, because you should also have some vague idea of where you're putting the next one. So it's not the best. As you can see here, I've put the yellow there. As soon as I get a yellow on here, it would break, except for that happened. But the 3x3 built itself, so I built a 3x3. And now got the red set up and just a double. Not much, but still something. I've got a skull dagger, so it's not actually that good. Hit on this side where it's easier to clear. It's not the best, but put some stuff on his board. He'll be too busy clearing that. He's got stuff on his board so he can build combos, but I've probably slowed him down. It's just I now have to disrupt him. So just quick doubles here and there. A lot of people say that the Skull Dagger, which is what I use, is a sprinkle weapon. I disagree. It's a balanced weapon with a emphasis on sprinkles. The way the sprinkles fall, the strikes fall with straight lines up, like this. But say I've got red down the middle, the red sprinkles will fall to the side. So a combination of both is quite powerful, but it is heavily emphasized for sprinkles and the late game. I try not to finish the game straight away. So anyone with a falchion, scimitar, daddio. Scimitar isn't that good for finishers, but it's still pretty good. It has an advantage over me. So if we both build a big attack, they're at an advantage, and that's me dead. I'm not a fan of scimitars. Build up the red, put the green down. As you can see, all I have to do is break the green, got the red. I should have placed the red there with the green on top and then just broke that, because 1, 2, triple this. 9 high, yeah, that's pretty big. Would have hit before that and disrupted him. But it caused a triple, a bingo. Yeah, it ended up being pretty good. But this, I'd say more often than not, it would have been better if I broke it for straight away. But, well. Just trying to connect these reds together, make it so I've cleared all this. That yellow will then also fall, which will cause that blue to fall, and then that yellow to fall, which is a nice little thing, I can assure you. Let's just get into the bloody red. I've got quite a nice... yeah, this. If only. If only. I probably shouldn't have linked that up. I can't remember what it looked like. I might not have been able to do anything else. If I actually broke the yellow up at the top, then broke the blues, it would have gave me longer access to the reds. Wouldn't have mattered anyway because of what pieces came, but well, it may have given me more total spaces, but if I cover up that red, I was boned, which I did. As you can see, made it so the blue drops. Just have to try and get this red out of the way. Got a quick double there. I can't remember. Yeah, if I just put things into blocks, if they're there, even if they're not part of my thing. You sometimes get doubles. It can block horizontals, which are quite common at this early game, because it is a time where, unless you built it slower than them, it's a powerful attack for a horizontal in early game. Breaks off all the breakers, buries their attack. They probably won't have built it keyed to your sword because they don't know what your sword drops yet. I actually personally don't key to swords. I always forget. But if you just play some good solid play, it counts. So basically you just want to try and connect up all the pieces, keep it organized, keep your main brunt of your attack in the middle, and just try and chain off of the bottom, because the middle is quite a safe place to build. You've got plenty of space, and if you do get buried by a large attack, you can break down to it easier. Horizontals will come in and mess the middle. If you build at the bottom, horizontals will come in and hit your stuff. Like here, a horizontal will go chunk, take off this blue. It's not useful, but still, it's not what you want to happen. Yes, this. I have the 3x3 here, but it's basically useless. I can't chain it in a way that could cause an insta, because you have to hit this block first. And and it's taking up a lot of space, and it's not that powerful. Just dying game here. Taking up too much space without breaking it. Standard stuff. I'm trying to build a small build here because it landed like that. I believe I actually end up getting the yellow because that just built its way along. As you can see, I've covered myself with the blocks. Horizontals will actually go in here, but I'll still keep the reds and the blues and the greens. Horizontals after your first attack, if you believe you hit earlier, are actually quite powerful because they hit where the pieces are. So they get buried and then they have to break out of that, possibly breaking off some of their combos. And then the horizontal comes in, messing it up even more. If you have a clear board, you're at an advantage almost always. Because there's always someone that doesn't have a clear board. Managed to build this up. Right, that I've just got the red there. It's quite an efficient little build. I believe this person was lagging, so he didn't actually send anything to me. But still, I didn't actually know that during the game, so I just went. I don't say good luck at the start of my games because I'm always too busy building. I do say good game at the end though. This I just confused myself with. It's a bit of a mess. But I ended up getting a triple. That probably buried him. He wasn't that good. Otherwise he would have crushed me. I should have tripled that because there was so many different ways I could have tripled it. Just keep building. As you can see, I'm just trying to keep the reds easy to access. That should have just been doubled. He's quite big. It was a decent sized attack. Tripling it would have probably just caused wastage and a waste of my time. Try and keep him on edge. Quick double. He was up at the top, so you don't want to give people a chance to break out. As you can see, I was just going to double that instead of trying to triple it because of how... Alright, thanks for watching. Here's just an overview of my stats. Anything that I'm vaguely good at, I could probably do a video of at some point. So yeah, thanks for watching. Expect more soon. I will try and sort out the levels of my microphone because we're playing it back. I realised it was pretty quiet. Thank you.